Hello guys, welcome. We're going to get into this next game. We have got a nice and interesting situation for the guy that we're spawning directly on top of. TR.Renegade, Team Revival's Renegade, the Protoss player who's now actually won 2 games in a row, is spawning the top right, trying to go up against Klaidno. I'm just calling him Clade. Oh god, that reminds me of Bio and Cladegrams. Oh, I have a test on Tuesday. So we've got Clade being the yellow Terran in the bottom left. He's going to try and actually take this and pretty much this entire series. Because right now, Renegade has brought his team to up 3-1 in a best of 9. That means first of 5 games wins. It's winner stays on. So Renegade has an opportunity to basically take the entire series. And if his play is any indicator, I'd be kind of scared for Firelight. Right now, Clade is gonna have to do something interesting because Renegade's macro seems to be solid. He's been going for macro games to some extent, but that last game I don't think that actually kind of really counts because he went for a big 8-gate +1 attack, which could even probably be improved to like a 9-gate +1/+1 attack. That could be kind of fun, but he was delayed by having 10 probes killed off by some really strong moves, really strong like Zergling moves by running them into the mineral line and such. That really ended up delaying him quite a bit actually. So his push came out pretty late. So I believe it's a best of 9. It might be a best. I hope it's not a best of 7. It is 9. Yeah. See, you got confirmation. Thank you guys in the chat. I'm actually looking at the chat during this because I'm casting solo, so I figured why not. I don't have to keep on top of what other people are saying because I get to remember everything that I say, hopefully. If I don't, that's kind of sad. But let's take a look at what the builds are going to be to start out with. Renegade right now is not showing any signs of getting down a second gas yet. We'll probably see that if he's going to do it when the start of his core is like a third or halfway done or something. But most likely we're going to see a 1-gate expand. While we have from Klaidno, we have the first refinery down. No add-ons quite yet, and we're might have actually a second. Okay, I was gonna say it might be like a 2 racks or something, because it is actually fairly common. If you're going to 2 racks, you hide the second rack so that the Protoss won't be able to see. We might even see a reactor being thrown down here in a second, because we have the 50. Yeah, there's the tech lab actually. So it's not going to be a reactor. It's going to be a tech lab, and I don't see any other barracks being proxied. So it's probably not going to be a 2 racks with the second one being proxy. Probably going to be something more like a Reaper expansion or a Marauder expansion. Unfortunately, you're not going to have enough for Reaper right off the bat, so we could see a Marauder, Reaper, okay. Oh, I was actually looking at the wrong person. I was looking at the purple thing and said that's what I was behind, but it's actually not. It's actually timed fairly well. It's actually, in fact, more gas than he actually would want. So there's the Reaper expansion going down. Reaper expansion versus the 1-gate expand of Renegade. So there's that Nexus going down. He just went for the Zealot and then the Stalker. Zealot gets 1 shot in the SCV, but that's not going to be overly helpful. The Stalker's now out though, so this SCV's days are rather short. In fact, they're going to be down to seconds and not even close to days. But there they go. The Zealot ends up getting the kill too. And the second gas is being put down already. Interesting. We might see a fast type of robo play at a Renegade, to be honest. Because normally you would go for the 3 gates, and then you get the robo, so you have 3-gate robo total. But we're going to see Renegade going for actually 3 gates. So I actually just said the exact right thing in saying that it would be not happening. Huh. My brain seems to be elsewhere. Whatever. I hope it's amusing to all you guys watching. So the barracks is going down now for Clay. He's doing seriously low racks at first. That's where the fun sees APM. He's hitting lots of buttons. So right now in the battle that matters for the early game, we have Clay hitting more buttons. He's got his second and third racks coming along, and he's even got his Reaper moving along at the back. He's going to be able to get at least 1 probe kill, because they're going to see the first probe kill going down, where the second one, there's the second one. So automatically his Reaper's now done a very good job, but it's actually going to end up losing its life if it's not careful. Oh, it went escaped. No. Bad move, Clade. When you're doing this, if Renegade Stalker's on the left and you're trying to escape from the left, that's bad news for you. You need to go to the right, pick off 1 or 2 more probes and escape down here, scout for the natural, and then escape down here. This is Shakuras. You must abuse this. This is a great map for Reapers, a great map for Blink Stalkers, and he had an opportunity to kill off a couple more probes without too much difficulty if he had just gone for that back door route. In fact, teammates of Clade tell him that. I am putting this out to you. I am mandating you to help out your teammate. Yes. Okay. So now we got the factory going down. So 3 racks and a factory. Alright, so it looks like Clay may be going for some kind of drop play or something. Usually if you're going to go for a frontal push, you'll have 4 racks or 5. 5 to be very aggressive, 4 to be able to be in between defensive and techie. But if you're going to go for a big push, it's 5. But we should be seeing the reactor and the starport going down next on this. We do see the money is going to definitely allow for that. So there we have the reactor, and there we have the starport. And a shout out to Red Mage saying the color mod is so boss. I appreciate that immensely. For you, your opinion actually matters to me, which is not true of many people. Anyway, my stream, that pretty much is true. So you're all awesome, and I feel like giving you all hearts, because as of right now, I don't have much to say. Except for the fact that Renegade's not getting his Robo, and it does show 2 gateways. We'll probably see Colossus coming soon, though I would really like to see is Double Forge. I want a Double Forge, I want a Twilight Council, I want Blink, I want Charge, High Templar, and mass amounts of gateway units. I want Swarm Protoss. Do a barrel roll? Oh my god. Just hearts to you all. Red Mage heart, Elrond heart, boom heart. Mama shit would definitely be fun too. Alright, so actually I want to make these all into VOD. So guys on YouTube, watch my stream so I can talk to you, because that makes it so much better. eBay is now out. Could just be for upgrades, could be for a just turret in the front, and we do see the turret in the front. Good standard time. This is something that really all Terrans and Zergs should do against Toss. There's no reason not to. If you're going to go for the just a standard play, literally this defends against a bunch of stuff. It helps you against the DTs. If you're a Zerg, it helps you against any kind of air play, Phoenixes, Void Rays, any kind of stuff like that. And that will definitely help you just to be safe, because you don't want to lose because you didn't build a single Spore Crawler. That's a horrible feeling. So we have double forges are actually out, which makes me quite happy, but he hasn't started them yet. We're seeing the factory moving down over there, and we have a fully loaded double drop, but did this observer see that? Renegade has idle probes. Looks like he actually misplaced the rally, and there you go, he just fixes it now. We actually saw that at pretty much the same time. It's kind of funny. I was amused by when I see something and then players see it's like seconds after. I'm like, yes, my mind is on par with the people playing the game. Which is kind of a lie, but still fun. And that is a seriously interesting path to move down. I don't think... there we go. Yeah, he fixes that now. It's not nearly as big. So there we go. Now we're having the drop hitting. We have the other drop moving, wow, way far down. He should... If he delayed this drop maybe a little bit more, that would be even more effective. But he should just pull up, retreat now. He takes out the pylon. Retreat. Retreat. Oh, Clade. Okay. So he just lost either 2 Marines or a Marauder. Unless that was the one that only had 7 guys in it. No, this is the one that has 7 guys in it. But Renegade is actually going to be able to throw down his foes. Not get scouted. Looks like Clade will not be scouting that. And there it goes down just there. We see the scan and... Oh, why is this Benefact retreating? Yeah, that should have just stayed over there. So we just pop in and do double drops. Especially with these cells right there. Plop the drop right in here. You have a natural choke that will destroy anyone who's coming in. But there we have the drop down here. The Stalker's not here. We need the blink out. Renegade's going double upgrades, but he doesn't... Okay, there's the Twilight Councils right there. I don't know why there's no blink research from though. That would help him out so much. There we see this going in. But Clade, drop here. Drop here. Those cells would be worthless if you dropped here. But he did drop there. He's just dropping over here. And he's got a frontal assault waiting too. That's going to be a nice little move. Clade's macro is definitely proving solid. Renegade is taking a lot of hits right now. Look at his probe count. It's down to 41 compared to 52 SCVs. Clade's killed 19 workers. And he's going to have to abandon these couple of drops. But he's got a third up. And everything is looking solid. And this factory's just hanging out. And oh, I wish he just looked for this thing. Now is about the time where Protoss would definitely either want or have or be trying to take a third base, and if Terran can really keep on top of that, that would be seriously key. But we see actually a stim on a lot of those units. Oh, Renegade's got nice force fields. Look at that. Oh, very nicely placed force fields. And that's going to wreck all those dudes. And Clade is just like, oh, because that's not something he's going to be happy about. His 1-1 upgrades are now done, but the 2-2 has not started. Renegade is actually surprisingly starved for money, and by surprisingly I mean actually completely expectedly because of that little stat. Alright, water. I need water. It's only downfall to casting alone. It's a little more relaxed for me, but I have to cast a little tournament later on, so it's going to be interesting. Never seen. Oh, force field. Oh, Renegade's force field was slightly late. Oh, his zealots are in the back. He's got no charge. Where's the force fields? There we go. Once again, great force fields. No guardian shield. Renegade. Ah, move there. But he is controlling his army very well. And even though Klaid's got a nice opportunity with those drops and everything, it looks like Renegade is just pushing and doing damage. But there's a drop over here at the natural expansion that's doing a bit of damage. But to be honest, Renegade is starting to look like he may just take this because his worker count is down, but his food count is up. Look, oh, it's actually worker count's actually coming right back up. There we see 3 forces at the top blocking a lot more. Klaid attack, Klaid attack. Oh, Klaid. Okay, so lift off. That's a nice little move too. But right now we having his mineral line getting destroyed. Oh, 1 force field on this ramp. Careful. Ooh, greedy Renegade. Greedy. Very, very greedy. He should definitely be safer to force of the ramp. Just kill off those SCVs, pull back, but he's done a lot of damage. He may just want the kill. He may just get the kill, to be honest. He's moving it down a lot. The 1-1 is being really effective, though. Klaid actually has the 1-1 of his own up. And we have actually a robotics bay going down, more gates going down, 2-2, 3/4 of the way done. And now this base from Klaid is looking to be vulnerable. And this actually may not be enough. If they come down piecemeal, just one at a time, they're going to get attacked and hit hard. And it actually will be enough to force Renegade back, retreating force fields. Good move. No reason not to. Keep your guys safe, save those sentries. And now we actually have the economies completely uneven. Renegade has completely reversed the economic situation that was before. Now we have 35 SCVs have been killed by Renegade. And he's getting 2-2. About to actually finish that. Work on 3-3. You can get out upgrades with Colossi, extend thermal lance. He's got more gates along the way. The only thing that I could really say I would like him to do would be take these gases and start also teching up to High Templar tech. Prepare to have that really scary late game toss army of Colossi and High Templar. Wow. Okay, so now we have the drop coming on. A few Marines wanted to go along for the ride too, but they're going to see them hitting down here. 1 cannon is there. 3-3 is now on the way too. So with that, that's going to be... that's a possible doom. But what's great for Klaid is the fact that if you look over here, he's got the double E-bays, he's got his armory out, so he can definitely get out his ship weapons, and his Ghost Academy is there, so he could easily start working on other things, and he already has the Mobius reactor completely done. So those ghosts are going to spawn directly with an EMP available. Now we're going to watch them going down here. We have a couple late force fields. That's so just annoying about the sentries, though, is that they move so slowly compared to stalkers and all that. It's easy for your army to get... oh, charge is done. Oh, charge is done. That's not good. We have force fields helping Klaid. It's like Renegade feels guilty about his little bit of a lead. But now we're going to see them moving in. The charge is going to be so good against this army right now. It's 1-1 right now. It's actually going to be 3-3 versus 2-2 soon. But right now with this small army, those charge off are going to be so horrible for Klaid to try and deal with. He's also... oh, careful. Don't select your medevacs. No! Terrans. When you kite, do not select your medevacs. You lose healing time, and that's bad. You want to be able to heal your units. Alright, but check this out. We got a base coming up the top left. Renegade's not getting a 4th or anything. He probably could right now. It's pretty simple for him to get this base over here, or even this base down there. But now we're going to have Klaid. Okay, he's got a larger army than before. He just had these guys, but now he's actually reinforced with an even larger amount of dudes. And first Colossus is going to be here, and Klaid cannot be happy about that. He's working on getting out his Ghost, which is very, very good, but he's getting mostly Marines. His 3-3 is not started yet, but his 2-2 is done. That's key. Right now we have 2-2 versus 2-2. Klaid's going to have about literally 5 seconds before he's going to be very far behind in those upgrades. And now that timing's gone. Are we going to engage? Are we going to engage? We're going to engage. We're going to engage. We're going to engage. We're going to engage. There it is. Now we're going to see them pushing around. A lot of charges are just wreaking havoc. That 3-3 is done. And we're watching it as they are just wrecking. Right now, Klaid is just so unhappy. Don't select the medevacs. We can actually see them. The medevacs actually be targeted right now. But there we have EMPs. Renegade is going to retreat for now. Probably going to try and come back and actually get out those... units here, but now we're seeing engagement again. Those Chartos are caught behind all of those stalkers. That's when actually a blink just up here will be super beneficial for your toss people out there, and actually make it so that the zealots aren't getting clogged up by the stalkers. Even though stalkers are technically more vulnerable, it's actually more effective because your zealots get in there. You want your zealots to be taking a lot of that damage. We're going to see them moving in. Renegade still is not expanded, as we see on the minimap, But right now, Klaid is looking to be in trouble because Renegade's here 3-3. This Immortal, wow, that's a dead Immortal. And we're watching as these Zealots are actually going to be wreaking havoc on that mineral line. Renegade is just climbing up in the food count very nicely. He's not starting any shields or anything, but to be honest, he's in such a great position already. May not be too big of a deal. He's actually about to kill off the orbital command. That's unfortunate. We're back to 3 bases for Klaid, but he's dropping mules down there. So he's not losing too much of an income, actually. You can see how he's pretty much on par, even though he only has, he's actually now ahead on mineral income, even though he's got half the workers. So people can definitely voice their thoughts on that one. Alright, and there's a nice move by Klaid to actually land the factory there. And seriously, Renegade should be starting to work on getting out that Templar tech and getting out another base, because he actually is going to allow Klaid time to get back into this if he's going to be if he's actually not going to be expanding or anything. Because look at this right now. Klaid's adding on another starport. He's got 4 orbital commands. Even though he's low on SCVs, the army supply is actually pretty similar. Klaid's got a good amount of Marauders and Marines. The ratio is nice. Vikings are on the field. I don't see Ghosts. Where is Ghosts? He was getting Ghosts. Looks like they're actually none on the field, but now we see another attack there. We're going to see a big engagement. Charlots are down there. Vikings are getting picked off by Sentries and Stalkers. Renegade's got his 2 Colossi still alive. Look at this one guy in the front hurt, but oh, there's the Guardian Shield. Nice force fields from Renegade. Such good force fields, blocking all those guys, making the Colossi even more effective. And now we're having Renegade looking to be in an even better position. I really am enjoying watching his force fields. But now we're going to have those Marauders coming in. They're getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked, and the medevacs are now gone. This is looking like Klaid can no longer really win this. There's GG. So really well done. Nice play by Renegade. Very nice aggression. He didn't stop attacking for a long time after that. So well done.